Okay, we are back at TechBite Demo Day 2021 at KX Knowledge Exchange, and we are super lucky to be talking to Pituk, the Chief Operating Officer, the COO of KX. How are you doing, by the way, today?
Oh, excited. And it's almost done now. And we almost going to the party afterwards.
Was there a lot of stress for you in organizing this and making sure that everything went well as the COO, you know what I mean?
Oh, of course, a little bit, but I believe in my team.
Right.
They are so great, so creative and hardworking.
It's been super good to me, yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you
Thank you.
been here?
3.5 years now.
Really? And what were you doing before you were the COO at KX?
I actually worked at Mahidol University.
Did you?
Another university at the Technology Transfer Office.
Oh, wow.
I was helping researchers to look at their research outputs and how to do intellectual property management and trying to commercialize their research to the private companies.
Oh, wow. That in and of itself was like a long conversation. We could talk about that for hours. I want to talk about, in the 3 or so years that you've been at KX, what do you think has changed?
Well, first of all, I was worried, how do I run the whole building, 25 floors?
Had you ever done that kind of thing before?
Nope.
Wow.
They asked me to come here to build an ecosystem.
Okay.
And I was worried about running the space for a while.
Right.
But later I found that it's not about the space. It's about building the community.
Right.
So we started to do something to support startup. And we were lucky to join a government program, the TED Fund, the granting early stage funding for startup.
Right.
And then during the first year of COVID in the middle of 2020,
Yes.
we were starting this TechBIte incubation program.
Right.
And I think because of the COVID, we did everything online. We were able to invite people from around Thailand and people outside of Thailand to join the team as an industry mentor.
Yeah.
And give a lot of good advice, ask a lot of blind spot to the startup team, and I think they developed their idea pretty fast, and we were successfully taking like 25% of the team. 35% to get to the government funding finally.
Really? So which part of the government are you working with?
It's the Ministry of Higher Education and Innovation.
Oh, wow. Okay, so not MDES, not the NIA, not the BOI, the Ministry of Higher Education.
NIA, yes, of course.
Of course.
And some of them get a funding from DIPA too.
From DIPA?
Yeah.
The Digital Economy Promotion Agency.
Right.
I like it. And how did you feel like today went?
I think people were surprised about the quality of the team we selected. And some of the audience used to hear this kind of event from Silicon Valley or other places.
Right.
And they didn't expect to see this, the team are quite high quality. But some of them need to fix their hole a little bit. Of course, but they are in the learning process.
Right.
So we are here to help them to go next step.
So as you look forward as the COO of KX, are there things you'd like to build on to make it even better than it already is?
Yeah. Actually, running the facility here for 3 years, I got some questions like, why your university are so generous? Why are you helping people who are not KMUT students? I think this is a smart way to get our own staffs and students and faculty members to get exposure to people outside of our academic world.
Absolutely.
And then have people like yourself and Dashan and other mentor to come here, and they feel comfortable to be here because we are open platform.
Right.
And hopefully Thai people will learn a lot from the startup team from abroad.
Let's hope
sitting
so,
here
Right.
and be part of the community. So I hope that we can gradually change the mindset of Thai people, and one day they can become the real unicorn.